In the morning when I rise, give me Jesus.
Happy Easter. Jesus is risen indeed. That's what I want to talk about today. In Isaiah chapter 53, verses 4 through 6, it says this, "Surely our griefs," and if you look up the Greek, that means sicknesses, "he himself, Jesus, bore, and our sorrows," in the Greek, that means pain, "our pain he carried. Yet we ourselves esteemed him stricken, smitten of God, and afflicted. But he was pierced through for our transgressions, and he was crushed for all our iniquities. The chastising for our well-being fell upon him, and by his stripes we are healed. All of us, like sheep, have gone astray. Each of us has turned to his own way, but the Lord has caused the iniquity of us all to fall on Jesus." Now that's what happened on Friday, and it was finished. And so we see in Romans chapter 4, verse 25, he was delivered over because of our transgressions. See, that's what I just read to you. But now it's Sunday. Look at this. He was raised because of our justification. Oh, if you look at Romans 6, verse 4, "Therefore we too have been buried with him through baptism into his death, so that just as Jesus was raised from the dead through the glory of the Father, so we too might walk in a newness of life." Jesus was raised up, and you and I were raised up with him as believers to a new life, a rich, new, abundant life in him. See, the resurrection is critical. It is what settled our justification, and it is what makes new life available to us. Paul said that in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, where he said this, verse 14, "If Christ has not been raised, then our preaching is in vain, and your faith is also in vain." The resurrection of Jesus is critical. Verse 17, "If Christ has not been raised, your faith is worthless, and you are still in your sins." Oh, it's critical that we see that Jesus was raised from the dead, because our justification rests on that. Our new life, abundant life, is dependent on Jesus being alive today. So, what did Sunday look like? I'm in Matthew chapter 28. I'll start in the first verse. "Now after the Sabbath, as it began to dawn toward the first day of the week, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary came to look at the grave. And behold, a severe earthquake had occurred, and an angel of the Lord descended from heaven and came and rolled away the stone and sat upon it. And his appearance was like lightning, and his clothing was as white as snow. The guards shook for fear of him, and they became like dead men. Well, the angel said to the woman, 'Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus who has been crucified.'" Okay, here it is. Are you listening? He is not here. He has risen just like he said he would. Oh, come and see the place where he was lying. Jesus is alive. He rose from the dead just like he said he would. And so, have you met this Jesus? Oh, let me finish today by taking you back to 2 Corinthians chapter 5. And in verse 16 it says this, "As Christians, therefore, from now on, we recognize no one according to the flesh. Even though we have known Christ according to the flesh." He was alive and walked around on the earth. We saw him physically. "Yet now we know him in this way no longer." But do you know him? You do if you're a believing believer. You can, because he is alive. He rose from the dead just like he said he would. Oh, behold the risen Christ. He is alive, and we are alive to new life in him. God bless you as your spirit man has been made alive so that you can interact and rest with this alive Jesus who is with you today. I'll see you tomorrow.
Jesus, give me Jesus.